Cancer, what's going on this weekend? What is going on this weekend for Cancers? What can you expect this weekend? Maybe somebody's opening up to you, okay? You've been waiting to hear from somebody, hear communication from someone. You've been wanting someone to open up to you. That's what's happening. Somebody's going to open up to you. Maybe you're going to be more open this weekend. Maybe you're like checking something too to see if it's open, okay? Like before you go there or something. What's going on this weekend for Cancer? Yeah, there's like going to be a need for you to look deeper into something. Really hear someone out even. But there's like a need for you to go deeper, okay? Regarding something this weekend. And I'm getting like you could be communicating with someone and they're going to be opening up to you. But try not to just focus on surface level things. Try not to look at it from surface level or something like that. Look deeper into what they're saying, or try to understand them. Have some depth, okay? That's what I'm saying. Somebody could be opening up to you, going in depth, something like that this weekend. You could be focused on your dreams, okay, which is good, Cancer. It's like you're not letting go of your dreams. You're not letting things distract you from your dreams. Like you're remembering what your dreams are this weekend, okay? And you're kind of focused on that, how you can get to, how you can, get to your dream, make your dreams happen, bring them into reality. Maybe somebody's also telling you about a dream of theirs. Would they want to, part of their dreams and their goals or something? Some of y'all may be going to the ATM this weekend. You can find yourself withdrawing money or depositing money. Some of you guys, your dream is to own an ATM or have some type of vending machine. Okay, and it's like you are definitely looking into that this weekend, like how you can get it started, or what steps to take. Or if you already have something like that going on, you're just looking deeper in how you can make this business or whatever you're into work for you, this dream, this goal of yours work for you this weekend. You're looking into it, or how you can get more knowledgeable about it. Some of y'all are just simply going to, take money out. Maybe you're receiving some money this weekend. Maybe you're getting a check from work or something. But you're definitely going to withdraw money, or your money's involved this weekend. You're depositing money. Going to the ATM. Yeah, I really feel like you and someone is going to be having a conversation, and it may deepen. There may be depth to this conversation to where you guys are able to see eye to eye. You're able to come to an understanding, a mutual agreement on something. Some of y'all could literally be talking about your dreams, your goals to someone. Hopefully you aren't disclosing that with just anybody, though. Hopefully you aren't like chopping it up with just anybody, though. You don't want to just be talking about your dreams to just anybody, okay? Because that is a recipe for disaster. So yeah, hopefully this is somebody you can confide in, okay, to talk about your dreams and your goals. And it's okay to talk about it a little bit, but you just never go into depth, especially if it's not somebody that is wanting good for you, okay? So hopefully you're just talking to somebody who is trustworthy with that. I personally still would never talk about it, okay? Because then now you start having all these obstacles, because nobody wants to see you, living your dreams out, okay? So be careful with that. What's going on this weekend for Cancer? Ooh, somebody could be telling you they love you this weekend, or you're telling someone this. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's really going to open up to you. And if they don't say it, they're showing you this by actions. But I'm getting somebody is telling somebody they love them this weekend. Yeah, you're having like a conversation. You're having like a soul conversation with like soul family, or your soul mate even this weekend. So you definitely are talking to somebody. I'm hoping that it's trustworthy, but you could be talking to anyone, but you definitely are having a conversation here with like a soulmate or somebody you feel on a soul level. This could even be like your soul family. And soul family is not kin. It's just people that you relate with. You got the same soul. You feel on a soul level. It's not necessarily just your kinfolk. This is soul family. So whoever that is to you though. But I'm getting like you having like a conversation coming from the heart, the soul, with a soulmate or someone who's soul family to you, something like that this weekend. Some of y'all could be eating soul food, okay? Somebody's also telling you how they like your soul, okay? They like who you are as a person. They like they not only like the physical of you, they like more than that. Like it's something about you, your soul, okay? Who you are. Somebody's like saying that to you, and it doesn't have to be like in that type of way, but something like that could arise. Like somebody's kind of just letting you know like it's your soul. It's not like what you have or anything of why they fuck with you or why they're around you or something. This could just pop up in some type of conversation. It could be said in another way. Again, it could be shown through actions, but somebody is like fucking with you because of like your soul, who you are. And maybe this is somebody you thought was fucking with you for for a superficial reason. Okay? Some of y'all making soul food though, or cooking soul food. My cards are fading. I literally need to get new cards. I can't even read some of them. That's why I gotta put them back. Okay, what's going on this weekend for Cancer? Like I just feel like a conversation you even have could just hit your soul, like hit your heart chakra, okay? Really makes you like open your heart up, or be understanding, or have compassion for others. Something could do that. Like a conversation could really like open you up, open your heart up or something, get you to open up your heart or something like that. Some of you guys could be doing that. Since I mentioned you could be, because we started off with that in the beginning about you being open or someone being open, you may end up opening up, like I said in the beginning, or you're like opening up your heart chakra this weekend. Maybe you are opening up your heart to love, okay? Because maybe your heart hasn't been open to love for a while or something. You may need to look deeper into something though, regardless, this weekend, okay? So try not to just kind of like get into things without looking at the detail, okay? Some of y'all are going to be meditating. You're also going to be more in the present moment this weekend, okay? You're not going to be in the past. You're not going to be too far in the future. You're not going to be worried about what happened 5 hours ago, 10 hours ago. You're going to be more in the present, okay? And that's always great. Some of you guys are meditating literally to stay in the present, or you're meditating just in general this weekend. Yeah, some of y'all are really doing like some meditating where you are working on the soul this weekend, or you're kind of like being advised to work on meditation that could help you with your soul, Cancer, because you could not everybody, but you could be one of those people you're more so worried about because this really isn't every Cancer, but I really feel like placements play a part, so it just depends on the other placements in your chart. But some Cancers, I guess you could have from what I'm getting here too, is just kind of like, from what I'm reading, you could be more worried about appearance and how things look at times, or you're more so worried about what you see in the 3D, the physical, but you forget that everything starts with the inside, the soul, the spiritual side first, okay? Aspect first, okay? And it's like maybe you are doing some meditating to work on your soul, or to learn about the soul, but it's more so like you're meditating to fix your soul, okay? To go within and connect with your soul and who you are, your higher self. But are doing that, because I feel like you could be somebody who kind of, again, you're more so worried about the physical or what you see, the image of things, and not necessarily working on your soul as a person, instead of just, again, the outside or the look of the physical. You're like more so working on your soul and who you are as a person. Something like that this weekend. Somebody's name could be Zen, okay? What's going on? Some of y'all are definitely going to a corner store this weekend, okay? You're going inside a store or a gas station, okay? Like I said, you could be going to the ATM, but I'm getting like you going somewhere though where it's like lit up, like a gas station, a corner store, okay? What's going on this weekend for Cancer? Some of y'all are standing more in your faith this weekend. You're having faith, okay? Like you are becoming like a believer, or you're moving by faith and not by sight. That's the vibes this weekend. Some of y'all are I really feel like you're connecting with your soul, so which makes me think, with your soul, some people say your higher self, your higher being, whatever, but you're connecting with like you, that deeper part of you. And I'm just getting like, which means you could be, connecting more with God this weekend, or whoever you believe in. You're connecting more with your religion. You're heavy in your religion this weekend, and you're like praying, you're meditating, you're staying connected to source, the higher power, whoever you believe in. You're believing in them. You're believing that things will work out for you in your favor. You're having faith this weekend, Cancer. You may find yourself not worrying as much because you're learning to have faith. And part of this really is about you connecting with your higher self, your soul. Okay? You only can become, more faithful or have faith when you're connected with yourself and knowing who you are, okay? Something like that. Like the more you kind of know who you are, you feel yourself out, you understand yourself on a soul level, that allows you to have that faith. Something like that. But I just feel like you're heavily into, your religion this weekend, or you're just heavily connecting to God, your higher power, whoever you believe in. And you're staying faithful, you're being faithful, you're having faith that whatever will work out with whatever situation. Somebody's name could be Faith, okay? Somebody's name is Zen. Somebody definitely looking at you like you are a snack this weekend, that you look good as fuck, okay? Somebody could even be calling you sexy or saying you look good, but you're definitely being looked at as sexy, or that you look good this weekend. People definitely having heart eyes for you. Somebody could actually even be turned on by the fact that you're working on yourself, because I really feel like you're doing some type of soul searching this weekend. And that's what it could be too. You're just finding yourself. You're really doing some deep introspection, learning yourself, but more so on the deeper aspect, which is the soul, the inside, the spiritual aspect. Not more so worried about how you look and the physical and what you see going on, or how you see yourself. It's more so you going deeper this weekend. And I feel like that's what also got people like looking at you in this way where it's like you got people looking at you like you look good, or maybe you are coming off more handsome or beautiful this weekend or something. But I'm getting like that could even be why, because you're becoming more faithful, you're staying in the present, you're working on your soul, you're doing deep introspection on yourself, like, and it's coming off like sexy to somebody. You look good to somebody, because I mean, that's attractive. That is like attractive. So, but you could just be really looking good. Maybe you're gonna go get your hair done, your nails. Maybe you're getting a haircut. You're a guy. Maybe you're doing something for yourself, and you're gonna be looking good. And that's why people, looking at you like you look good this weekend. What's going on this weekend for Cancer? Because I love you, and then I had soul. Somebody's definitely finding you attractive, Cancer, and you probably don't even know, but somebody's finding you attractive more so because they see your soul, or they see you like working on your soul or something. They're seeing beyond just what you may normally like how you may normally show up to them. They're seeing beyond it because they could tell like it's something that you're doing. You're working on yourself. You're on your soul in some way. You're becoming like your higher self, or you're really connected and grounded. And it's like somebody's turned on by this. That's why I always say, like, people gotta stop placing so much importance on the outside and how they can make it look, how they can dress it up. It's like, what is your soul like? What's your mind like? Because that can make you look disgusting no matter how good you look. If that's fucked up, you're fucked up. I don't care how good you think you look. I don't care how much bags and purses and money and cars and clothes and watches and people you got around you that you think making you look good, whatever. It's with that soul like, okay? And it's like somebody learning that this weekend. Or somebody seeing how effective that is. Like this could be you, like, but somebody's actually seeing how effective that is. Like how much you may think you attract people now, but imagine how much more people you attract when you know, when your soul is vibrating very high. Like you're vibrating at a high frequency because your soul is high vibration or something like that. But it's like you may even find your people, you know, liking you more, telling you look good or thinking you look good, because again, some people really see beyond just the physical. They're not really looking at the physical and the outside things. They're wondering like what that mind and that soul like. What's going on this weekend for Cancer? Yeah, y'all gonna be focused. I'm also getting somebody's heavily focused on you. I really think you're doing your maintenance this weekend. You're looking really good, really handsome, man or female here, and you got somebody laser focused on you because you look really good, okay? So if you dolled yourself up, somebody can't stop looking at you, staring at you, maybe even stalking you, because somebody's heavily focused on you this weekend. Heavily. You may even find somebody like looking at you, you know, like trying to turn, but you already like kind of caught them staring at you, you know, trying to look away when you talk to them or turn towards them. It's because they were staring at you type shit. They can't stop looking at you or something, or they just really heavily focused on you because something is intriguing. And I really feel like Cancer this weekend, it's like you not only having the looks, but it's because like your soul. So that's what I'm saying. When you see people like glowing and they radiating and shit, like that is from the inside. It also has to do with your food and your diet too, but it's like it starts from the inside. So it's like your insides are good, you know, the external and the internal part of you is straight. You damn right you better have people on your line looking at you, people you don't even know, kind of just staring at you, like can't stop looking at you, okay, wanting to you could even have people like randomly wanting to talk to you, tell you their secrets, go deep into their personal business. It's because it's something about your aura, your soul. It's beautiful. Plus, which I said plus, the outside part is just the plus, okay? The physical attributes aspect of you is just the plus. So just imagine that though together. A lot of y'all are focused on your dreams, like I said, so heavy on that because focus just came out. Someone's heavy, and I said something about your dreams. You're definitely focused on your dreams and your goals this weekend, but you're laser focused, okay? You're not being distracted, okay? You're actually focusing on it, or maybe you're just at least making it a priority this weekend. Because especially when you working and shit like that, it will cause you to lose focus of your dreams and your goals and the things that you want to really make out of yourself. Like some people really want to make a name out of their own self. They don't want to work under somebody else or, you know, make money and make other people millionaires. They want to make something for themselves, but sometimes we do gotta do what we can in the moment, which is go work to pay the bills. But that is literally a distraction from your goals and your dreams and what you really do want to make out of yourself, okay? So yeah, let's not act like that doesn't happen. So it's something about you though, making it a priority, not forgetting about your goals and your dreams this weekend. What's going on this weekend for Cancer? Maybe you're even looking at somebody this weekend. Maybe somebody, maybe if you're in a relationship, okay, you are dating, there's someone you're seeing, maybe they went and got dolled up, okay, and you can't stop looking at them. But there's definitely like attraction this weekend, you being attracted to somebody and you having people attracted to you, okay? What's going on this weekend for Cancer? Yeah, you are realizing that it's never too late to stop dreaming. I really feel like you could have, because I know that been in the air for me lately. Like, I really got into this mode where I forgot, like, what it is I really want to do in life. And the distraction can be anything, honestly. It could be other people, it could be your environment. But it does start with working these jobs. You work these jobs and you forget about what it is. It's the truth. A 9 to 5 will definitely make you forget about your goals, your dreams, okay? And honestly, I feel like life is set up that way. Like, it's really a game that you have to learn how to play. Like, it's really chess, and you really got to learn how to outsmart the opponent, which is, the things that life, the way life would try to orchestrate to tell you, oh, you got to get this job, do this, that, to pay the bills and all that. But it's set up to make you lose that focus. That's truly like how I feel. That's my opinion. But life really is like chess, though. You have to be able to knock out your opponents and things like that. And I just feel like jobs and people, places, and things that are distractions are the opponents. And you really have to, play the game to win, though. You got to beat your opponent. And I just feel like you are realizing, though, this weekend that something could have distracted you from, your goals and your dreams or what you want to make out of yourself. But it's also, and I'm getting like it also could have been you just thinking that you're growing older and you're running out of time. But really, no, with never too late here, you're realizing that it's never too late to go after what it is that you want. Okay, and you're realizing that this weekend. Even if this is you wanting to go after someone in particular, but whatever is a dream or goal of yours, whatever you want to be a priority, you're just realizing that it's never too late to go after something this weekend, Cancer, okay? There is no time limit on things. Time is an illusion for real. No matter how many people could have even told you that it's too late or that your time is running out. Like, you're going to be snapping back out of that or what you've been programmed to know or what has happened. You're snapping out of it, though, and you're realizing, like, it ain't late. Let me get back to this shit. What's going on this weekend? And it doesn't even have to be how I'm explaining it, but you are definitely, like, going to be remembering your goals and your dream, and you're going to be doing what it takes, or you're going to be looking it up, looking up what you got to do, how to become more knowledgeable, the steps, okay, whatever it is that you want to do, though. It's like you are in that energy, though, that it's not too late and I need to get on it this weekend in some type of way. Yeah, some of y'all want to get into like a contract with someone. Like I always say, contracts can be like business, relationships. Whatever you sign or associate yourself with is a contract for real, okay? So there's some type of contract that you're wanting to get into or you're wanting to finish. Maybe you have unfinished business with some type of contract. And I'm just getting like this weekend, you're making this contract your focus. You're remembering that you want to get into this contract, okay? You're wanting to make this contract happen. And that it's not too late. Something like that. It's like you are, and specifically it's given like a contract here. Something is, you could have like signed a contract. You could be in a contract now, but it's like you are getting back to whatever this contract is. That maybe something could have even went wrong with this contract, but you realize it's just not too late to fix things, to go after things, people, places, or things. Okay, it's not too late. It's never too late. You have all the time in the world. Time is an illusion. It's no age on things. You're just realizing this weekend. You're getting back to it. Some of y'all are gonna be like offered a contract this week. Okay, something like that. May sign a contract this week. Yeah, some of y'all could even be going to like an open house. That's for some. I don't get that for everybody. You could even be going to like an open house. Okay, some of you guys, this contract is like you wanting to get a house. Okay, or you wanting to some of you guys, it's like a house. You're wanting to buy a home or something, and you're doing the walkthrough, like you're doing like an open house, seeing where it is that you want to live, or seeing the style of the home. But if it's, I'm just pointing that out though, it could even be a home. Like you could have thought like it's too late to get your own home, own your own home or something. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be that necessarily, guys, but I'm just getting like it's your dreams and your goals, and you're just realizing that it's not too late. Okay, that matter of fact, this weekend you're just like, yeah, it's time to get on it. Some of y'all though may find yourself signing some type of contract this weekend though, and this could have to do with a home. Like I said, somebody is a home for a few. You could be signing off on like a home. Some of you guys is signing off on like with a company, a business. Some of you guys, this contract is like a relationship. It's like you are realizing that it's not too late to fix some type of relationship you've been in, that you could feel like time is up with this relationship. You could feel like it's at a dead end or something, but you're going to be realizing like it's not, and you're going to which is the contract, and you're just going to realize like it's not too late to fix this, or because I'm saying a contract could be anything. But yeah, you could definitely find yourself signing some type of contract, getting into some type of contract this weekend. But like I said, Cancer, you do want to be careful. It was something in the beginning about looking deeper. You do want to make sure you're paying attention to all the details before you sign this contract, before you get into this contract, okay? Some of you guys just like a job, okay? A company, but you could end up signing something or having some type of an agreement with someone or something this weekend, okay? That's what I'm getting for Cancer. Okay, let's get some zodiac sign out here. Like, who will be involved in your weekend? Who will be involved in your weekend? Like, who are you having these conversations with? Who is kind of thinking you look really good? Who's laser focused on you? Who loves you? We got an Aries out here. Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces, a Taurus, heavy on a Scorpio, a Leo, and an Aquarius, okay? Could be in someone's big three as well, too. You could even have some of these placements in your big three, okay? So that's what I'm... Oh, also, somebody could be born on the 10th, the 20th, or the 21st. Somebody could also be a Libra or heavy Scorpio, because I got that like 3 times, okay? So that's what I'm getting for Cancer. I hope you guys... Oh, also the 4th, okay? Somebody could also be a Taurus or a Aries, okay? Heavy on the Taurus. So that's what I'm getting for Cancer. Just a little bit about your weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, and I see y'all in the next one.